Assassin's Creed.
I'd never heard of anything like that.
There's a guy that you've seen the guy that makes he made the Assassin's Creed grappling hook and
Yeah, the Brit dude.
Yeah, he
made the Fallout shelter.
This guy's climbing a ship.
That's cool.
Riding around on a boat.
Does that make it 64?
No.
It's a guy just running around dressed as an assassin.
It's fun. He's climbing stuff. At least he's actually putting some effort in.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of 9 to 5 Nerds with Robert Swathwood, Corey Urkel,
Hi,
and our producer Katrina Swathwood.
Hello.
We are back to no guests and apparently no topic, so
this is going to be fun.
Yeah, bear with us. You know, we went to Disneyland in beginning of December.
Uh-huh.
And I sometimes when my mind wanders, the best subjects come to my mind
pop in
my head. You know, when your brain's not working, sometimes you have your best ideas type thing.
No.
I do when I'm running.
All right, we're out.
And that's it.
And done.
No, so I was riding the Winnie the Pooh ride with
Which
the boys.
you do every time you go there. First ride.
Yeah, it's my first ride.
Fast pass.
What is your favorite ride at? There's no fast pass for Winnie the Pooh.
No.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You tried?
No. There's just no fast pass for it.
Have you asked?
There isn't one.
You can ask.
I don't think I've ever.
They'll manually give you one, I think.
I think there used to be because there's a little clock on the little hang down.
There's always a clock on the hang down.
Is there?
Yeah, it says the wait time.
Too many creeps.
What is your favorite ride at Disneyland?
Disneyland?
Yeah. Sorry, I meant Disney World. What's your favorite ride at Disney World?
I'd have to say the one that goes up and down.
Is that what? Never mind. No, what's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
Gay joke, weren't you?
No.
It's inappropriate.
What's your favorite Disney ride?
Disneyland ride.
Yeah.
And it used to be Splash Mountain. I don't know if I could think of a...
That's Oliver's favorite.
It was either Pirates or Splash. I know those are two most memorable.
Pirates your favorite?
What's
That's
your
like
favorite?
nap time
I always loved Pirates. It's
a good ride. It has that very distinct, musty,
100-year-old
water smell.
Exactly.
What's yours?
Matterhorn.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst ride.
I love that ride.
Too jerky.
Yeah, you're not a man.
Okay.
No, it takes a toll on your balls.
Uncomfortable seat, a little too jerky, but
the seats aren't that bad anymore. They've remodeled it quite a few times.
They got the Yeti in there now.
Yeah, they have a really cool Yeti in there, like he's climbing.
And he gashes the wall.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I forget if I'd been there.
No, this is really new.
Recent,
like sooner than 2013.
Yes.
Okay.
Mine is either Haunted Mansion or Jungle Cruise. I'm a big Jungle Cruise fan.
They're making a movie.
Yeah, they are. It was Dwayne Johnson and
Emily Blunt.
And Emily Blunt.
So it's Jumanji 2.0.
Jumanji meets Mary Poppins.
I even sent it to you. I thought it was important. You like to know that.
I do like Jungle Cruise. No, I was riding
Winnie the Pooh.
I was riding Winnie the Pooh, and we're going through the ride, and I'm like, does he have a job? Or, sorry, Winnie the Pooh is a female. I don't know if you're aware of this.
No.
Winnie the Pooh is a female.
Oh, Josh.
Gosh.
What is Pooh?
Gee golly.
Oh, Pooh.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother, yeah.
Nice.
So, Winnie the Pooh is always looking for honey. Always looking for honey, always trying to get honey. But everybody else always has honey. Does everybody else have a job? And Winnie the Pooh doesn't?
Well, Rabbit has his garden.
Yeah, Rabbit has his garden.
Owl has his books.
Owl is like a professor.
Librarian. Like know-it-all.
So I'm riding the ride, and at the very end of the ride, it's like he's just being lazy the entire time. And at the end of the ride...
She's being lazy.
She's being lazy the entire time. And at the very end, everybody's just giving her honey.
It's her birthday.
Yeah, I understand, but like... What does she do the rest of the year when it's not her birthday?
She creates a job for Christopher Robin to take care of her.
You're overanalyzing, Robert. It's a children.
Well, no. After writing that, it led me to when we were on the Little Mermaid. She's just bitching and complaining about having too much stuff. She's like, I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
It's not enough for her.
She wants to go walk
She
on
wants
land.
to live on a new world.
She just wants more.
She's 13.
She can't.
She wants a
hormones are
boyfriend,
going
Dad.
crazy.
Get out of my life.
It was so frustrating to me.
Well, you haven't been a teenage girl, so it doesn't really strike a chord with you. You're more of a Latin guy. Used to live on the street, steal shit. Makes sense, right?
It's not stealing if you need it to eat.
That's what he said.
I know. I mean, it's the same thing.
You could run that line on any, like, this princess lady goes
That's
and
what-
lives with some dwarves. Like, she just goes and lives with these men that she has no idea who they are. They live in a cave.
Yeah, but those were written at different times. I mean,
That's why I like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
You don't.
Why?
I like it.
Because I always want to be a real boy.
He's got a big nose.
And I lie.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's why it's so big.
And I was once stolen by gypsies.
You know what's funny is
Like Mr. Toad.
Yeah, Mr. Toad, don't drink and drive.
You're going to go to hell.
Or you're gonna go to
Wild
hell.
I've never watched it.
Winnie the Willows. I've read it.
I've never watched it either.
I watched it when I was a kid, but I mean,
But the
even
message
just
is loud and
the
clear
ride
on
is
the
like
ride.
he gets sent to jail for drinking and driving, and then ends up dying and ends up in hell. I mean, the ride is pretty
Self-explanatory.
self-explanatory. Maybe I forget what I was going to say. I had a good point.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh and how it's
No.
entitlement.
Yeah,
You're teaching kids
And
entitlement.
then you talked about Little Mermaid having too much shit.
Did you
Complaining
know
about it.
there's a movie that came out this year? I've seen it on a list of
There was
failed
a movie that came out this year?
failed Oscar bait movies, and one is Domhnall Gleeson was the dad who had the kid. He's the one who invented Winnie the Pooh, like in the 1940s when.
I actually
yeah,
wanted
that
to
looked
see it.
interesting.
And it was on the list of failed Oscar bait because nobody ever saw it or recognized it. I never heard about it.
I did.
I did.
And so,
There was also the one
What's
with
her face from Harry Potter was in it?
no. I remember seeing a trailer for that, and it looked interesting. There was also the trailer for the guy that invented Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
It was somebody in his
It actually
Wonder
went
it
Woman.
was
the
called
actual
something
story.
the Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you know about that? Like he was married and then fell in love with a student.
I
and
watched
had
the trailer.
they had it on Robert Kirkman's Secret History of Comics about Wonder Woman, and he had like a
Reenactment.
they had like a relationship, the two women and him, and they had families, and they had to like hide it because it was taboo that
You're not supposed to marry more than one person.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Should have become a Mormon.
That doesn't make it okay.
Bill Paxton?
But okay.
I don't know.
Big Love.
Big
Yeah,
Love.
Big Love is okay.
No, I had something I was gonna say about Disney, and now I can't
R.I.P. Bill
remember.
Paxton.
You're talking about rides.
Yeah, so you're talking about Little Mermaid,
Now I'm
and you
irritated.
pooed on the ride.
I love Eeyore.
Thanks for noticing.
I like Rue.
Like kangaroo.
And Rue the little one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kangaroo.
Yeah. I thought I fucked that
Oh,
up.
I was gonna say, like, with Pinocchio, they had the was it Pleasure Island?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have like the cigars and stuff, and the kids are
Yeah.
smoking cigars, and they can't get rid of that. But if you watch 101 Dalmatians now, there's like a big because they can't edit out all of Cruella de Vil's smoking.
That's what they do.
There's a big warning
Campaign.
at the beginning of it
Don't smoke.
about smoking
It's so
and
bad
stuff.
for
yeah.
you.
They should just put a cock in there.
Whoa,
Oh, God.
that's
So
a good
forceful.
movie. I tend to lean towards like. All the other villains had like like Hades wanted to gain power, Jafar wanted to be the Sultan. There's all these things.
Cruella just wanted
She
a
just
nice
wanted to
coat.
Yeah, she just wanted to skin a bunch of dogs and create a coat. That makes her like to me like
What about the Voodoo Man?
I didn't see that movie.
She was
Oh.
that into fashion that she'd be willing to
I forget what his name is.
club 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, that's most people like in movies. Most people are okay with people dying, but once an animal dies, you're like fuck.
What does that make Horace and Jasper the most like fucked up minions compared to like
Yeah.
Hades?
Pain and Panic were good.
Yeah, but they were nice deep down.
If
Cowardly.
Kinda.
is good. I love Hercules. That's one of my favorites.
It's like one of the most underrated
Yeah,
Disney movies.
and it's different than all the other ones. I mean, I know they did that on purpose.
I like it. I like Mulan better, which is weird because
Yeah.
I like Hercules. I like Greek mythology a lot. I always used to. I
Yeah, it's an interesting time.
yeah.
No, I'm not a big Mulan fan. My favorite Disney princess is Belle. I was always a Beauty and the Beast fan over Snow White or
Even with
Cinderella.
Rapunzel now in the mix?
I do like Rapunzel.
I know we go back. I Beauty and the Beast and like Lion King. I watched very little compared to like every other kid in the world. So I don't have like a deep down love.
Beauty and the Beast was nominated for Best Movie that year, wasn't it?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
and like music and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I
But they
mean,
didn't have animated category back then. So you
I know
think it
that's
was
what
one
I'm
of the
saying.
5 best
It was
pictures?
yeah, it was nominated for like I wonder. I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
It's better than Snow White.
I'm not a fan of Snow White.
It's better than Cinderella. It's better than Sleeping Beauty.
I'm a fan of the old ones.
I like Sleeping Beauty.
I like, to be honest, there's not one I dislike, just because I can appreciate, like...
I like the Fairy Godmothers.
How much hard work had to go into the
Creating
old
them?
ones. Yeah, the ones back in the day. But the Rescuers was always Rescuers Down Under.
I never got into that.
When I was a kid, was always my favorite. I don't know why. It's forgotten, basically.
No.
Oh,
I like Journey to Atlantis, too, and that never really got a lot of play.
I never saw
the one
that.
with Michael J. Fox?
Yeah.
I like that movie a lot.
No clue.
You never saw it?
Mm-mm.
It was like
pretty good.
Late 90s. It wasn't... Was it Disney?
It was.
I feel like it was... Okay.
Like, if you're
I-
talking
I'm not
Mice,
having-
American Tail was
I
a
was
good
just...
movie.
Joss Whedon wrote that. Or he was starting to write that. It was supposed to be like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and then he got pulled away from that to do Toy Story.
Joss Whedon?
Yeah, Joss Whedon wrote Toy Story.
Did he?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
You learn something new every day. You know, we were watching The Office, and I was just looking at the credits for some reason, and it was like, this episode, it was like directed by Joss Whedon. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then the next one was like directed by J.J. Abrams. I'm like, oh, holy crap.
We have rotating directors.
Was J.J. Abrams... he made...
Beauty and the Beast, 1992, Academy Award for Best Picture.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if it won. I don't think it won.
Probably not. What was it up against?
I don't know. I'm having problems here, and
Navigating?
you guys really aren't helping me keeping this going.
Well,
Erroneous.
on all accounts.
On all accounts, what is that from?
No idea.
I mean, either.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not good in that department.
Feifel Goes West.
That's not a Disney
That's
movie.
not
No, I was going to say, you mentioned Feifel. Or-
American Tail.
Yeah, Feifel Goes West sequel, right?
Yeah.
I remember having a movie poster of that, and I really liked that movie. I like westerns, and I had no idea it was a sequel
Oh,
for
really?
the longest time because it's completely different.
Yeah.
And like the first one's almost depressing.
It is depressing.
It's kind of like there's a vein of like depressing kid movies. All Dogs Go to Heaven,
Yep.
Yeah.
The Land Before Time.
Yep.
They're just fucking like sad kid movies that you don't really want to watch.
Well, even Ferngully was sad.
Ferns and Gully was scary. I'll say that.
I saw it in theaters.
The Sludge. It was Tim Curry, wasn't it?
Beauty and the Beast lost to Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, good choice.
Good one to lose to.
Yeah.
It was The Prince of Tides, JFK, Bugsy, Beauty and the
JFK.
Beast, and Silence of the Lambs.
That was a beast of a year.
But, I mean, to have an animated movie nominated for Best Picture is
Yeah, that's
pretty
pretty-
crazy.
Yeah. I don't even think Toy Story is probably nominated.
Was that when Disney was like, give me my own category?
Probably. I'm trying to look at production cast, release, reception, and legacy.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah. No, it's like a pretty beloved
It was a
movie.
forward-thinking
Yeah, but
movie for that time.
I'm in the same boat. Like Lion King is just as well thought of. Everyone loves Lion.
It won Best Original Score. It won Best Original Song. It won a bunch of other awards and different things. But Academy Awards, it lost...
Best Picture?
Yeah, it lost Best Sound. It was nominated for quite a few. Man, Alan Menken, is that his name? You don't realize how many, like, this guy, the songs he wrote, like, it's just unbelievable. Like,
There's a span like every movie.
yeah, like, I want to say he wrote all the songs for Aladdin and Hercules and, like, a bunch of...
That kind of sucks. When you're the songwriter, you get no recognition. But if you're Hans Zimmer and you do the score for a big budget movie,
You get all the
like-
credit.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, score and or songs. A Dancer's Life, Little Shop of Horrors, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Newsies, Aladdin, Life with Mickey, Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules, Home on the Range, A Christmas Carol, Enchanted, Tangled, Sausage Party,
Oh, God.
This Beauty and the Beast, the 2019 Aladdin, and the next Little Mermaid. So he gets to do both
Now-
Beauty and the Beast, both Aladdins.
Is he in the new Beauty and the Beast? You think because did they reuse any songs?
They reused most of the songs.
So if he didn't do anything new, would he still be credited?
Yes, songs from 1991,
'Cause they
animated
wrote
film.
them.
Okay,
So for Aladdin, the same shit.
yeah.
They're not going to, like, rewrite a song.
Guy Ritchie is directing Aladdin.
Really?
Yeah,
That's good.
No, I like Guy Ritchie. We both liked that
King Arthur.
King Arthur movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't great, but I mean, it was entertaining.
I
Was
liked
it your least favorite of his movies?
Um,
For what you can remember of.
I'm trying to think of. I like Snatch. I like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I like
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. I don't know. The second one might be the
I never saw it.
Snatch, Rock and Rolla,
I like
Sherlock
that.
Holmes, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I didn't see.
We didn't watch that.
I like that movie.
That was supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, there was some funny, like, it's action comedy. But there's the one thing I remember is there's like a boat chase going on in the background while the other guy, they're both spies from like Russia and the U.S. and they have to work together to do some joint thing. But they don't like each other. They actually fought each other. But it's like a boat chase going on in the background, and one of them's just sitting in the truck like doing something like texting. I don't remember. When in the background you see like this action scene happening, and he's just sitting there nonchalantly until finally he kicks into gear and does something. But it's a moment that makes you laugh. In the middle of an action scene, it just cuts to him doing nothing.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, big action scene, boom, 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 and then him just silently.
I want to watch. I want to watch the Terminators again.
I never saw the new.
I didn't see the one. I saw the one with Sam Worthington and Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trashing my set.
And I actually enjoyed that.
Oh, God.
Enjoyed the rant.
I think he was unjustly given crap for it.
It's just funny, even if it.
Even if it wasn't
A
just.
celebrity goes off the rails. It's entertaining, whatever the situation is.
Oh, Deep Blue Sea 2 had a trailer. Did you not like the first one? This
no,
one's
I don't
going
like
straight
the
to
idea
video.
of a sequel.
This one's going straight to video, but I'll probably watch it.
It's something like Jaws to Jaws 2. Some movies just don't need sequels.
You know what's funny is they never mention the other Jaws. It's just like, oh, I love Jaws. Jaws is so good. But then the drop off after the first Jaws is like pretty steep.
I've seen
I
parts
wouldn't
of all
know.
the sequels. I've never. But Jaws 19 3D just came out in 2015.
God.
Yeah, they did a spoof or something.
No,
I thought they did, didn't they? Didn't they do like a spoof video on it?
Yeah.
I only knew the newspaper was the spoof that day it came out.
No, but I mean, I haven't seen the one with Amelia Clark in it.
No, we haven't.
Terminator.
Yeah.
But it's been so long since I've watched them. I kind of want to go back and
Rewatch them
and
and torture
rewatch
yourself?
them.
You might like 2 better now.
I liked the second one just because I don't like it as much as The Incredibles.
Was that what you compared
That's
it to?
what it was. No, it was those 2 movies and we were arguing over it. And
I feel
was
like you always put T2 on the underdog.
Well, it's because I like Incredibles. You should bring that app up and we should do that again.
Yeah, but we had that formula with Brian.
I don't care. He's not on the podcast anymore. He
Anymore.
He sent me this real...
Unless we make a new profile, movies he hasn't seen actively would hurt.
Well, bring it up.
Are.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. And I'll rant about Brian. So he sends me this really passive-aggressive fucking picture where he's like, it's just a picture and it says it was me labeling the people that was in the episode. And I edited the episode 2 weeks ago and I forgot he was in it. And he just sends me a picture. And I was like, I don't need your passive-aggressive shit. Just say, hey man, you forgot to put me on the goddamn thing.
Description.
So I was like, come on. Do you remember what that site was called?
No.
Oh man.
Movie flicks or movie
FlickChart?
FlickChart.
Yeah. Did you ever do FlickChart? We're gonna do FlickChart. Let's do
Okay.
FlickChart.
While I'm pulling it up and trying to sign in, I may have to make a new profile. I don't know.
Brian can go fuck himself.
Oh, God.
I
That's
was gonna
aggressive.
He doesn't listen anymore. He's like I want to be on. I want to be on. I want to be on. And then
Why, he wants to
he
listen to
won't.
himself?
He won't. Yeah. Piece of shit.
I don't want to listen to anything I say.
Have you guys?
Did you stop listening since you've been the producer on here now?
Yeah.
Piece of.
Are
I
you guys
don't want to
excited?
hear my own voice. I
That-
have to talk to myself all day.
Yeah. The XFL?
I mean, no.
No.
I think they have a better opportunity of succeeding this time around than they did last time.
Yeah. It's gonna be a few years, but
2020.
that I think would be cool.
I bet you San Diego gets a team.
That'd be cool. We have a stadium, kind of.
That stadium is garbage.
You want
It's
a water drop
so
cake?
bad. Water drop cake?
Water drop cake. It disappears if you don't eat it.
What? That is bizarre. It's like...
Gelatinous. But it's actually solid.
What?
I want to see it disappear.
Look at this, Corey. We gotta post this on the Twitter account.
Okay.
This is weird. Like, Corey, look. It's like literally...
It's a cake.
It's a cake. But
You could poke it.
What? That's weird.
What's freaking you out?
It's a cake.
I see a water bottle.
They said it disappears if you don't eat it within 30 minutes.
That can't be good for your body.
It just absorbs into your body. It's how they're gonna send us diseases.
That's chemtrails. Fucking people and their conspiracy theories. Speaking of that, did you see that they're saying that the poles of the planet are the magnetic poles of the planet are getting ready to switch?
No, I haven't heard.
By getting ready, that it's like they usually do it every 200,000 years, but it's been 700,000 years since they've switched. So, in the next few 100,000 years, they might switch, which means it would let like UV rays through the atmosphere, and we'd all like.
It'd be some catastrophe.
Yeah, there'd be some catastrophes.
I've heard about them putting water into like little capsules instead of selling bottled water.
Box water?
No, it's
Box
like,
water.
It's
Did
like
you
an
bring it up,
actual
Corey?
orb.
Yeah, but it's our login.
Who cares?
I have to make a new profile unless we would just continue.
Let's just continue.
You want to know what? I can see our top 20.
Beep.
Let me go back.
Beep boop beep.
I could do an app, and you guys could argue, because Katrina and I are probably going to agree on most of the movies.
You can do it.
How about I make an account,
Okay.
and you guys can do it?
Our top 5 was Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire,
Good movie.
Gladiator,
Good
Inglourious Bastards,
Good movie.
Saving Private Ryan, Back to the Future.
I like it.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, man, we haven't done... I have to register.
They're gonna do a new Mario movie?
No. No. You've heard of, like, the Detective Pikachu movie, right?
No.
I've heard about
With Ryan Reynolds?
Really?
Yeah.
Good time. While you're logging in, what about...
Yeah, animated movie.
Oh, animated.
I didn't say live action.
What about Elon Musk making flamethrowers?
Oh, that was so funny.
No, it's not. It's not funny at all. We live in California. You think it's funny to fucking sell a flamethrower?
Have you seen him trolling people, too? I didn't know he was so funny.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
I thought it was funny.
I'm telling you, don't buy a flamethrower unless you want to have fun. Who doesn't want a flamethrower?
Freaking genius.
And it's not considered an actual flamethrower because it doesn't shoot more than 10 feet.
Yeah. It's just...
But still, I mean...
You could buy a torch that does the same thing. This just looks cool. Looks like a super soaker, so kids are going to have fun.
Your account was not created.
Why, Robert?
It does not like you.
Why?
It won't let me create one.
You don't have a valid email?
I do.
What's your valid email?
I'm not going to... Well, actually, my email is given with every single one of these...
That's creepy.
things.
Creepio?
Don't put your hand inside an orca's mouth.
I would
that's,
never.
That's a horrible idea.
You know, when I was a kid going to Marine World, because it was Marine World up in Northern California, I could never understand why anybody wanted to put their hand inside the freaking whale's mouth.
I touched an orca, but I haven't put it in.
No.
Why do people want to put their heads inside alligators' mouths? People are just dumb.
Like, everybody would line up to go touch the stupid thing, and I was just, I never got it.
And anytime I try to start one, it just says your account has not been created. So...
You are an a-hole.
Give me your phone.
They're talking. They're repeating words. That's creepy, right?
Have you ever put your hand inside a kangaroo's pouch?
No, I didn't say pick up my phone. I said give me your phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. He's been very short today.
Oh, yeah.
I'll sit over here and behave.
Good. You should.
You
Register.
didn't move off of my
No.
recipe, did you?
I don't know.
No.
Here.
Go
sign
ahead.
up.
No.
No, I can't. It has to be your email because obviously my email is not allowed to be used.
Username. Does it matter? Does it have to be your email?
No, you pick a username and
Okay,
the email is
okay,
at the
you
bottom.
know what? Just shush.
Name it Potty Squatty.
I like it.
So freaking...
Potty Squatty
Crazy.
69.
I have to edit a lot of this fucking episode.
69 is acceptable.
This might be our worst laid out episode ever.
Well, there was no pre-work done, so...
Where's the producer when you need her?
Yeah.
I'm learning how to play a game, thank you very much.
Okay.
That's not a good excuse.
That's not an excuse. Katrina, memorize this book. front to back.
I did. I told her that she has
You have to
to.
memorize it by Friday.
It's 122 pages.
Recite it by memory.
No, I'm playing my Shadows of Mordor. I'm learning how to play a game. It's important.
All right, you guys ready?
Sure.
Wait, so we're starting fresh.
Yes, we're starting fresh.
If you haven't seen it, say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't all judge a movie.
And you, which ones? But I'll be the deciding vote if you guys can't come to a consensus.
Okay.
I'm sure there's some you just want to shout out immediately.
Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, or Titanic.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Titanic.
So Titanic wins because that. Ugh.
I like both those movies, but you can't just pick the movie. You got to say why your movie's better.
I don't like Titanic.
Oh, that
it
one-
was awful.
Really?
Yes.
Like, I could do without rewatching the sappy love parts, but fuck.
That's the whole movie.
She's
You
gotta-
can't take that
The
out.
second half is
She's got to have
iceberg.
the hipster fucking view about everybody likes it, so I can't like it.
No, I didn't like it. I went and saw it in theaters.
There-
Everybody in my freaking class was like, "This movie is the most amazing movie of all time."
I
I
remember-
go and see it, and I'm like, "This is shit."
I remember watching elementary school. Like, it was the thing.
I liked it a
Yeah.
lot.
Girls are going to see it every freaking weekend.
If you
like-
were going to put a movie on right now, you'd put on Titanic over Pirates of the Caribbean?
I'm just saying what's a better movie. Because Pirates is so enjoyable. But
It's
Titanic,
lighthearted. It's fun.
like, the sets they had to build, the CG work that went in, like, for its time, and the score, like, I think Titanic is fucking good movie. Like, all the way around.
Freaking James Cameron, crazy person.
He makes good movies. I've never
does.
seen The Abyss. So that
That's-
comes up.
That's so good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, we're in the same boat, but it's really good.
It was so
people
good.
say. And the
Way
set they
better
had to
than
build
freaking
for that.
Titanic.
We'll say Titanic.
Okay.
If they were right next to each other, I wouldn't mind. That's why if there's any other Pirates, I would have immediately blasted it. But Pirates, Black Pearl,
That's a good movie.
is
really
a good movie. 100%.
Well, now it won't load the next one, so that ended that. Yep,
You broke it?
Oh, there we go. Silence of the Lambs or Borat?
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Is this even a okay?
Like, there's a thing. It's a funny-ass comedy versus a legit, like,
Movie?
good movie.
E.T. versus Napoleon Dynamite.
E.T.
E.T.
I'd say Napoleon Dynamite. I'm not
That's
an E.T.
fine.
fan. The Little Mermaid or The Truman Show? I would say The Truman Show. That's one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies.
I would say...
Because we really know how you feel about the Little Mermaid.
I like Little Mermaid. I just think she's a...
I like
Stuck
Little
up.
Mermaid.
I think I like these both equally. I'm going to go, like, childhood Little Mermaid. I know it's fucked up, but...
King Kong, the Peter Jackson one, or Independence Day?
Independence
Independence
Day.
Day.
Yeah, that's a consensus right there. Although I haven't seen King Kong, so it didn't matter.
What do you get a vote?
Yeah.
Have you not seen it?
Wow.
I don't know. I meant to go see it, and
Peter Jackson, dude.
yeah, I know. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, or Slumdog Millionaire.
Return of the
haven't
King.
seen Slumdog.
You've seen Slumdog?
Yeah, we've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
We watched it a long time ago.
I didn't see. I
You
have
don't
not
know.
seen that
Okay.
movie. I know 100% that I've never watched that movie.
I watched it.
Is that your final answer?
You haven't seen it, so.
No.
So pass it.
You've just won $1 million. Congratulations.
American History X or Return of the King?
Return of the King.
Return
Yeah.
of the King. I mean, I like those are both good movies. Sometimes I don't know. Fellowship of the Ring or At World's End?
Fellowship of the Ring.
Fellowship.
That's a good movie. Rush Hour 2 or Toy Story 2?
Toy
Toy
Story.
Toy
Two.
Story 2. Easy. That's the problem with this is The Sound of Music or Starship Troopers? I've never seen The Sound of Music.
Then we can't count it. Because I was going to say Sound of
I
Music.
haven't said it or watched it beginning to end. So
Shaun of the Dead or Starship Troopers?
Shaun of
the
Dead.
Shoot! Bugs!
I'm sorry, Sean. No. I'm sorry.
Do you want to live forever?
The Fugitive or The Prisoner of Azkaban?
Oh, Prisoner Azkaban.
I've never seen The Fugitive.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's bad. That's
was the
bad.
one-armed man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Office Space or Prisoner of Azkaban?
Prisoner.
Azkaban. Harry Potter.
Office Space has its comedic value, but...
12 Monkeys or Batman Begins? You've
Never
never seen
seen
12
it.
Monkeys. That's a
No.
good movie.
It is a good movie.
Ratatouille or Batman Begins? I like both those movies, but Ratatouille's one of
Ratatouille.
my... I love Ratatouille.
I'll say Batman. Vote doesn't matter, but...
Ratatouille's... Kung Fu Panda or Clerks?
Clerks.
Clerks.
Clerks. Have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah, first one. If there's anything else.
The Wedding Singer or The Exorcist? I'm going to openly say this. I've never watched The Exorcist all
I've
the way
seen
through.
bits and parts of it.
That's fine. I watched when I was a little kid.
That's a terrible thing to watch as a little kid.
My
When I
dad
was little, I was
watched
like
it,
10,
yeah.
but
The Wedding
still,
Singer
it's fucked up.
or Ratatouille?
The Wedding Singer or Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. So.
Ratatouille.
Starship Troopers or Meet the Parents? Huh. That's kind of an interesting two movies to put together.
I like Starship Troopers more. I would watch that.
Then Meet the Parents?
Yeah, I like Starship Troopers.
I would vote Meet the Parents. Swing vote, Robert.
Do you want to know more? Would you like to know more?
Yeah.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris. Casper
Jasper
Van
Singh.
Dien. Spider-Man 3 or Forrest Gump? Is this even...
Forrest Gump?
Spider-Man.
No.
Forrest Gump.
Mission Impossible 2. I've never seen Mission Impossible 2. Yeah, I have, but I don't remember it. Does that count?
It was so
No.
long ago.
I think I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember that. So, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. You ever seen it?
Yeah.
I have. Have you?
It's been a long time.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or a movie that I recently watched for the first time. You want to guess it? Did you see it? Did you see what movie it was?
Rambo.
No, it wasn't Rambo. Good movie, though. Surprisingly good. I didn't think I was going to like Rambo.
Yeah, 'cause it wasn't
Or
like
First Blood.
the action movie.
Yeah.
It's just PTSD movie.
Yeah, it was really good. Good Will Hunting.
Oh, Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Man, that's an interesting career, Robin Williams.
He nails some roles that are serious and some that are...
He bounced around a lot. It was a... Here you go, Corey. Terminator 2 or Big? I'm going to go Big.
D2.
It's Terminator 2. I mean, it is. It's an iconic sci-fi movie.
I would say Terminator 2.
I was just saying, I have to pick everything against
Yeah, that's true.
Terminator 2. Mrs. Doubtfire, which you don't like.
Okay.
I don't like as much as the general population.
Or Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
I like Mrs. Doubtfire.
More than Ghostbusters, dude?
No.
Who are you going to call?
iRobot or Chamber of Secrets?
Chamber of Secrets.
The movie posters that they put, I remember this from last time. Some of the movie
They're
posters,
weird,
they're like really
foreign
different.
language ones.
Why do you keep putting Spider-Man 3? Spider-Man
really
3
want
or
people
Who
to pick
Framed
it.
Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed Roger
Roger
Rabbit?
Rabbit.
The Shining or Watchmen?
Shining.
Oh.
I've seen The Shining all the way through, and I've seen it all the way through more than once. But I can't really remember it that well. Maybe it's because
Him going crazy in the hotel?
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand what the movie's about.
It's only the iconic scenes that stick in my mind, but Watchmen I appreciated, but the flow of it just wasn't there.
I know,
Rorschach was awesome.
I know that the Shining is a better movie, but I think I'd pick Watchmen just because I've read the source material and I haven't read The Shining.
I appreciate Zack Snyder's interpretation of it, how
And
it
it
looks
worked-
just like the movie.
It worked.
Or the comic book.
His style worked well
With that medium.
with that movie, even if people didn't
like it.
like it as much. I think it worked well.
You didn't like what's her name though? You thought she ruined it. I
Who?
thought. Whatever. I used to know her name.
Ackerman.
Yeah, Malin.
I don't particularly like her, but I don't remember having that saying that. Even if I didn't like her, I didn't remember saying that she ruined the movie. Kung Fu Panda or I Am Legend? Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
I like the parts of
I like
I Am
half of
Legend.
it.
Yeah. Liar Liar or The Terminator, the first one. Did you know that Schwarzenegger was making like a ton of money before he even started making movies?
From just being famous in bodybuilding, or does he?
I guess he came over here with like $27,000 in, which was a lot of money back then. I guess he borrowed a little money from somebody and bought an apartment complex, and then sold that apartment complex and bought a bigger one. And I guess he owned like a ton of real estate in Santa Monica before he started doing movies, so he didn't have to do movies he didn't want to do.
That's awesome.
And I heard a thing. This is an older interview, but I heard that they had a script written for a sequel to Twins called Triplets. Where Eddie Murphy was the third.
That would have been funny as shit.
I mean, but the interview I heard is only 2 years old.
Wow.
So I mean, it's not like I wonder. Where's my phone? Here, hand me my phone.
Oh, here you go.
Arnold was supposed to be in Predator 2, and then he dropped out when he didn't like the city aspect, and he wouldn't even cameo in the Gary Busey spot.
He was talking about how, when movies come out, they never know, what a catchphrase is going to be, I'll be back or whatever. And he said that it's weird because even if, a movie's older, was Predator get to the chopper?
Yeah.
So he said that wasn't, a thing back in the day, but, now with, younger people over the last, 10 years, even though the movie's old, that just started becoming, a thing over, the last 10 years. So you can even have movies that
It's like a
weren't...
revival.
Yeah, I think that's weird.
Get to the chopper!
Yeah, triplets. I mean, there's...
Nothing came of it.
No, it's just those three people. I thought Ivan Reitman was dead, to be honest with you.
That's the guy who directed,
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
He's directed a lot of movies. Meatballs, Stripes, Ghostbusters, Twins, Ghostbusters 2, Kindergarten Cop,
Nice.
Junior, Father's Day, 6 Days, 7 Nights, Evolution, a couple other movies, Draft Day, My Super Ex-Girlfriend, No Strings Attached. So he's got a handful of... So Liar Liar or Terminator?
Terminator.
Terminator.
No, I would say Terminator 2. Even though Liar Liar is another one of those Jim Carrey movies that I like. Ocean's 11 or Titanic?
Ocean's
Titanic.
11.
I'd pick Ocean's 11.
That's
I
good.
like that movie a lot.
Yeah, good movie.
Good heist movie. Ooh.
Tuffy?
Uh-oh.
Sometimes you think it's going to be Tuffy, but it's not.
Jurassic Park or Saving Private Ryan? Those are two really, really good movies.
I think I'm going against the grain. Jurassic Park.
That's really against the grain? I mean,
Saving Private Ryan. I don't know which has a higher Rotten Tomatoes score, but
I don't know either.
I think Jurassic Park is almost like a perfect movie.
Can you think of a bad part of Saving Private Ryan?
It's long.
I mean, it is long. But the
I've
whole
seen people
movie...
criticize the whole helmet throwing scene. Like, it became slapstick. I was like, I didn't see that.
I didn't see that
It was like
either.
a race to get to your pistol. I thought
Yeah.
it was intense.
And the fact that, almost... Does the whole troop die at the end?
All but, two of them. There's another dude.
The guy that looks like the young Richard Gere. I always thought he looked like a young Richard
Yeah,
Gere.
that dude lived.
Okay.
And I don't think anybody else.
Dude, the knife getting plunged in that guy's chest is so hard to watch.
Yeah.
And he's saying no, the
No,
whole time.
wait. Yeah.
That's
and
Chandler's roommate.
Yeah. That's why I always used to think about it. That's Chandler's room.
Yeah.
And Oppum couldn't make up the
What's
fucking
his name?
stairs.
Adam Goldman? I think that's his name.
Fucking Oppum.
Yeah. He was
But actually, worse than that, the medic dying. I always thought that fucking told me.
Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mama.
Yeah.
Mama. What's your pick?
I would say Saving Private Ryan.
Oh man.
You get to decide, Robert.
Yeah. Either way, it's not a win. It's the both right there.
Tom
We're
Hanks.
splitting hairs.
Jeff Goldblum.
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill. Tom Sizemore. That guy's falling off the rails.
Yeah.
Uh,
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
this is like a flip of a coin, and I'm going to say Jurassic Park
What-
only because I
what's-
was thinking about making Parker watch it for the first time.
What's the
Scare
theme
the crap
song
out
to
of
Saving
them?
Private Ryan? You don't know, do you? Nobody does.
Orchestra.
Big Fish or Pulp Fiction?
Pulp.
Pulp Fiction.
I like Big Fish, though.
I do too.
I do too.
I carried an uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass
Oh, did you kill my phone?
for 5 long
What did you
years.
do?
I don't know.
You need to quit touching it. Quit playing with it, y'all.
Where's your other... What happened?
I don't know. It doesn't like you.
Technology fucking hates me. This is going to be a shitty episode.
We got fat
It's
fingers.
gonna be shitty for you to edit. That's what it is.
Yeah, this is going to be a terrible episode. Nobody's going to listen to
You
it.
have to edit out all the curse words. Fuck.
No, I just put like
Dick.
pow, zing,
There you go.
bang.
What was that?
Superbad or Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest?
Super bad.
Superbad.
Which was Dead Man's Chest? That one
I don't know,
was-
but it's...
Second one.
Oh.
David Jones.
Here's a good... These are two indie movies. Memento or American History X?
Beep boop beep boop beep.
Memento.
I would agree.
I would agree as well.
I had no problem with any racism in that movie.
Okay.
He can't just become
I guess
unracist.
they haven't released the embargo or whatever on Black Panther, but they're saying that it's awesome.
Why would they?
I saw a fight
embargo-
scene that they had in the casino.
They
That
always
was
have a
pretty cool.
holdout on those movies.
On good movies,
Till like
though?
up until like 2 weeks before they come out, and it's right around 2 weeks. But they're saying Michael B. Jordan,
the villain.
yeah, is supposed to be really good because there's that kind of thing where Marvel doesn't have the best villains.
He's been in a lot of good movies. I mean,
Well, they're making another Creed as well.
Yeah.
Creed is on Amazon Prime. It's one of the movies. So is Arrival. Both of those are on there, and I haven't seen either one, and I want to watch both of them.
I bought Arrival, so if you watch, I'll watch it.
Okay. Well, maybe we should do that. Shaun of the Dead or Wizard of Oz? I'm still saying Shaun of the Dead.
That is a fucked up thing because
Yeah.
I'm betraying childhood, but
That's like you just said, the Jurassic Park. Shaun of the Dead is a near perfect movie.
I'm gonna say Sean because of the subtle like parallels it draws, like mirroring scenes or words or foreshadow. The Wizard of Oz has none of that. It just has nostalgic goodness, but there's not as much like behind the scenes, like artsy fartsy.
Yeah. Well, even the music that
It's
they
a
used in Shaun of the
musical.
Dead.
Yeah,
Well, what's your pick?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. You still have to pick.
I'll say Wizard of Oz.
What a cop out. That's not the next movie. Die Hard 2 or Mrs. Doubtfire?
I say Die Hard too. That's fun.
Really?
Yeah,
Over Mrs. Doubtfire.
I
Don't like Mrs. Doubtfire.
out of the first three Die Hards, I don't dislike any of them. Well, it's like Lord of the Rings to me. There's
Yeah, but it's like the Temple of Doom of the first
Die
three
Hard.
Die Hards.
you forget how awesome Temple of
I
Doom
know. I
is.
like Temple of Doom.
So that's the perfect analogy.
I'd say
where
Mrs. Doubtfire.
It's the worst, but it's still badass.
I'd say Mrs. Doubtfire.
You lose.
No, it's
Fly, you fools. Armageddon or Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Die
I would
Hard.
say Die Hard with a Vengeance. Although I actually watched Armageddon a few times, and I mean it's cheesy, but you forget how many Owen Wilson was in that movie.
yeah.
Steve Buscemi is in that movie.
There's a lot of people in that movie.
So what was Jurassic Park was up against Saving Private Ryan last time?
Yeah.
It's up against Catch Me If You Can now.
Uh-oh.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic
I would say
Park.
Jurassic
If
Park.
that made its way to top five, I
Two
would not
Tom
be mad.
Hanks movies though.
Aw. Poor
If you
Robert.
put any Tom Hanks movie up against itself, it's going to be bad.
Yeah. The Terminal or Casino Royale?
Casino Royale.
Casino Royale.
Yeah.
I like The Terminal though. I know a lot of people gave it shit.
It was good.
Man, are we not going to pick any Tom Hanks movies? Then Big, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, or Saw?
Jay and Silent Bob. Fuck y'all.
What the fuck is the internet?
Yeah.
As much-
I could quote too much of that to pick fucking
As much
Saw.
as Saw is actually probably a better movie, I have to pick Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I'm picking favorite.
I like Saw a lot.
Yeah, totally.
Ooh. Couple of classics.
Good.
The Blues Brothers. Have you seen Blues Brothers? Yeah.
Not 2000.
I haven't either. Or Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
It's funny. Both those when I was a kid, I wasn't a fan of either one. I've seen Monty Python more, so I'm going to say that.
I've seen Monty Python way more. I saw Blues Brothers probably for the first time 10 years ago.
It's been a while.
It's a good movie. I'd still pick Monty Python.
Monty Python.
It's
By
so
far.
quotable, and I mean, it's so... I think I watched that for the first time when I was like... When is 7th grade? How old are you in
Was
7th
everybody
grade?
quoting it back
12.
Well, I came into it was 7th grade, and I came into my math classroom, and we had a substitute for like a couple weeks. Our teacher was out, and he would have bonus questions on the board, and we got in there one day, and it was, what was the airspeed velocity of a swallow?
then?
And some people knew, and some people didn't. What's wrong?
You're king. King? I didn't vote for you.
You don't vote for a king.
What kind of a...
This is your
System is
opportunity to
You're going to edit this.
talk some shit. Yeah, but you know I'll hear it.
I'm going to say bad words. Asshole. Piece of shit, no good. Scam artist looking motherfucker. Dingleberry.
You're just like cycling through words.
Nipple twister.
I'm gonna leave it all.
Shit lips.
Shit lips. I'm really excited about this game. So are we actually gonna play this weekend?
Yeah.
Did you get permission to play on Saturday?
You said Friday or Saturday. I thought nothing set in stone. Saturday? Saturday?
We can do either one. We can do Friday or Saturday for Gloomhaven, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic Four or There's Something About Mary?
Fantastic Four.
Does it matter?
Well, I never saw the reboot, so if it's on there.
It's not the reboot.
Okay.
Did you see the Silver Surfer one?
No. Is it Silver Surfer?
No.
So it's the one I have seen.
original,
Yeah.
yes. The very
Versus
first
what?
one. There's Something About Mary.
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 I'm not a Mary fan, but I mean, if it would have went up against like Liar Liar, I would have picked Liar Liar.
I would have argued with that.
Borat or The Prestige?
The Prestige.
We just rewatched The Prestige, and it is.
I feel like Borat's
awesome.
going to be knocked down farther than it should be, but Prestige, 100%.
Prestige is good, man. We saw that in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
Ooh. Star Wars Episode 2 or iRobot? Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Star Wars was being Star Wars.
I think
yeah.
Alan Tudyk was the robot in iRobot.
He was.
Yeah.
I am Sunny.
He was also K2SO, right?
Yeah. He's done a lot of voice acting.
Die Hard 2 or Children of Men?
Oh,
Children of Men.
That's a good movie. That's an underrated movie.
It's a really good sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
like
bending
that.
my book? Don't bend my book.
Just a teeny tiny bit.
No.
I'm not even going to ask the vote on this one.
Well,
Oh.
we don't
Okay,
know.
Live Free, Die Hard or Jurassic Park?
Which one is Live Free Die Hard? That the one where he had a daughter?
It was Justin Long.
With Justin Long? Okay, I've seen it. Versus what?
Jurassic Park.
Oh, fuck. Jurassic Park.
Sleepy Hollow or Cars?
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
I would have said Cars.
You can.
Cars.
You feel empowered.
Austin Powers.
One?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is The Spy Who Shagged Me the first one? Yes. Or Rush Hour?
Rush Hour.
The Spy Who Shagged Me is the second one.
That's Heather Graham.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh.
International Man of Mystery.
and then Spider Shagging.
Yeah.
Either way,
Rush Hour?
Rush Hour. Love that movie.
I thought you were a big Austin Powers fan.
I am. Not as big as Rush Hour.
Why does Die Hard 2 keep coming up? Die Hard 2 or Forrest Gump? Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
It's weird what comes... Ooh.
Oh.
Reservoir Dogs?
Oh,
You've seen it, right?
Reservoir Tip.
Or Mars Attacks?
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, it has to be. That's.
Who directed Mars Attacks?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should I look it up?
Yeah, it's. I feel like I should know it.
I haven't seen that movie in a decade. I always loved it.
Yeah, Mars Attacks was really
I
good.
like
So
it
many
too.
celebrities.
It
in
had
that movie.
it had a ton of people.
When Michael J. Fox gets killed off in the first 30 minutes, you're like, oh shit.
Are you seeing who directed it?
Yeah.
He's looking it up.
Because I know that was like a. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Pierce Brosnan.
It had a lot of
Just
people.
a
in
head.
it.
Natalie Portman
Sarah
was in
Jessica
it.
Parker's in it.
Yeah. Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close.
Jim Brown, right?
Yeah.
Tom Jones.
Director Tim Burton.
Yeah. Okay. See, I knew it was somebody like.
Martin Short, Danny DeVito. Oh, it's you. It's Tom Jones. Hey.
I've never seen The Breakfast Club all the way through.
Natalie Portman.
No.
You got that shit,
She's
didn't
the
you?
daughter.
Look at this Look at this movie poster for Stand By Me. That's a really good one.
Nice.
We can't really I can't take a picture of it, but it's lard ass eating all the pie. So it's what is that? Is that which one is that?
So Stand By Me versus what?
Two Towers?
Yeah, The Two Towers or Stand By Me. I can't really. I mean,
I'm gonna be the dick. Stand By Me can go shove it
I'm saying Lord
up
of
the
the Rings.
What?
fat lard ass. Two Towers. Solidarity.
Two Towers.
Can I feel it, brother? Put your arm up. That's Two Towers.
Okay.
Did you pick Stand By Me?
Yeah.
You'd be wrong.
It's okay.
You can get the hell out
You
of
can't
this.
get past Lord of the Rings.
This
I
is
could
gonna
try.
suck because you can't. Have you seen Lost in Translation?
No. Well, you got okay. You say it. And
It was
you
going
would
up
love
against
it.
The Incredibles. It'd be one of the few times where I said Lost in Translation over Incredibles. I don't argue over The Incredibles very often, but Lost in Translation is really
I'm glad I
good.
didn't put you in that spot.
You should see it. What is he still there at the end of the movie? You've seen it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Iron Man or The Incredibles?
Incredibles.
Iron Man 1 was good,
It was
It
really
set
good.
the whole stage, too.
but I think Incredibles is better.
It is. Here you go, Corey. Little Mermaid or Terminator 2?
Terminator 2?
Yeah.
I make
Terminator
that choice.
Agreed.
Big or Fantastic Four?
Big.
Big.
We voted a Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, boy.
Roger Rabbit or Scarface?
That's a
Scarface. It's fucked up. Scarface.
I'm going to say Roger Rabbit.
So, somebody quotes from Scarface alone.
Yeah, but I love Roger Rabbit when I was growing up. I watched it all the
yeah.
time.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll say Roger Rabbit.
Hey, my stogie.
I haven't had Willy Wonka on here yet.
We need a little Willy.
Spider-Man 2 or Back to the Future 3? I'm going to say Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, the third one was not good.
If it went up against any other Back to the Future, I
Yeah.
would have picked Back to the Future. Men in Black 2 or A Clockwork Orange?
I've never seen that all the way through.
Okay.
We started watching that.
Men in Black 2 or Aladdin?
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
I heard that they were going to make a sequel to Aladdin with...
They did.
I know, but
They made multiple.
they made two. There was The Return of Jafar and The Prince of Thieves. I own all of them.
How far did he return?
All the way. No, but I heard that they were going to make another one because they have so many recordings of Robin Williams because he did, he ad-libbed so much and he had so much stuff, but they can't use anything he recorded for, I think it's 10 years.
So after he's dead?
Yeah. It's already been, what, 4?
It's not like, did you ever watch the Ron Burgundy? He made a second movie because there's so much.
Yeah.
Wake up, Ron Burgundy.
I've never seen Airplane.
You a-hole.
What?
A-hole
What?
means asshole.
I've never seen all the Spaceballs either.
You twat.
I couldn't get into it. Maybe it's I was too young or something, but I never really...
It is stupid humor.
Maybe I should give it another chance. Like I just watched Young Frankenstein for the first time.
I like that. You might try Blazing Saddles first.
Wedding Crashers or Troy? I'm gonna say Troy just for the battle scenes.
I might do the same. Wedding Crashers wasn't my love.
Oh, I like Wedding Crashers.
I like Wedding Crashers, but it's not the best movie.
I would
compared
put
to
Meet the
those
Parents
two.
over Wedding Crashers, so in that sense,
Hector versus
Achilles.
Achilles is such a good
Yeah.
fight scene.
a lot of those fight scenes, so Troy.
Ratatouille or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Fair enough.
The one with the kid stuck in the house. That wasn't me. Somebody sold a devil
yeah.
for that one.
I seen a list today. It was movies that have translated titles in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
That one was, Mom, I forgot to get on the plane. Mom, I missed the plane, or something like that. And Mom, I missed the plane too.
Don't tell Mom the baby... Wait. What's the... Stop or My Mom Will Shoot? What's the Sylvester Stallone one that was really bad?
Yeah,
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
Yeah.
I don't tell
Throw
Mom
Mama from the train. Then you throw Mama from the train.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Men in Black 2?
Honey, I Shook the Kids.
Me too. Men in Black 1 would have been it. Men in Black 2.
X-Men versus Iron Man.
X-Men 1?
Yeah.
X-Men 1.
Iron Man. Puts you in a predicament.
Yeah, I like that whole...
I think I like X-Men 2, but I like the first one.
Oh, yeah. Same boat.
I'll say Iron Man because of Happy.
That's why you picked it?
Yes. I like
Memento
Happy.
or Blues Brothers?
Memento.
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 Mentos.
This is another thing. Batman and Robin or Episode 2?
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Such a piece of garbage.
Episode 2 is going to be top of our list.
I know, right? Monsters, Inc. or Wall-E?
Wally.
Wall-E. That's such a sad movie.
Happy sad.
Yeah.
The end credits make it perfect. Like,
yeah, except then you realize that these people are going to have, like, the hardest point of any, part in human history.
oh, but they get to walk around now for
No,
once.
they're going to have to, like,
Rehabilitate.
rehabilitate. lose
walking
weight.
around.
Their bones. They showed the progression of their like bones disappearing.
I'll get used to it. They'll restore
They'll
humanity.
just roll around.
Unbreakable or the Incredible Hulk. That's a good song.
Yeah.
The one with Edward Norton.
Unbreakable.
I think Unbreakable is better.
Would you vote the other way?
I don't know.
You're glad you don't have to?
I don't think I've ever seen Jerry Maguire all the way through.
I made a point to watch it.
You did?
Yeah, a few years ago. Yeah, it wasn't all I had hoped it would have been.
X-Men or Meet the Fockers? X-Men.
Yes, for me.
X-Men.
I know, they said it's like this amazing, incredible movie.
It's a good movie.
I went. Thought it was going to be incredible. It was a good, okay movie.
It's a good movie.
The quotes outshone are like, "You had me at hello." And I was like, "Oh, I was waiting for that. Show me the money."
That's how I was when I saw Scarface, because I saw Scarface kind of late. It's like, say hello to my little friend, or...
Yeah, were you underwhelmed because it had such hype?
No, I was... Like, I didn't realize there was going to be a fucking chainsaw in a shower scene where people get cut in half. Oh my god, it was so brutal.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction or Pineapple Express?
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite or Toy Story?
Easy choice.
Toy Story.
I never saw The Butterfly Effect.
I did not
Ashton
either.
Kutcher.
Something About Mary or Napoleon Dynamite? I'd pick Dynamite.
I picked Mary.
I picked Napoleon Dynamite.
Wow, that's an upset.
I feel like you guys picked more like, don't you?
Yeah, basically.
What's an upset? That I got trumped?
Don't say that name.
That I got penced?
God, he was sitting there, that piece of shit,
I can't believe he just sat there.
and his smug look on his face. I had this problem because Pence believes in gay conversion therapy.
I mean, if it works...
He's not the only one.
If it works, Robert, who can argue with results?
It doesn't.
It doesn't work.
Tell that to the gay teens out there who are no longer gay.
You just
They're
reference them as gay teens.
Straight as an arrow.
So they would
Just
be
as
straight
flexible.
teens, not gay teens.
What?
Yeah,
How dare you talk to them like that?
Gay teen sounds like a mouthwash.
it does.
They're happy gay. They're not like gay.
That's not what you were saying.
Yeah, they're happy now that they've been converted. What are you so happy about or mad about? That he sat in the State of the Union?
No, I just don't like his smug face.
He doesn't like the way he looks.
No, he's attacking the
All about
other
the cannon.
political party because of how they look.
No, if he was a Democrat, I'd say the same thing. Especially if he believed in gay conversion therapy. That's highly offensive to me. As a straight man.
Straight white hetero.
No, it's just, God, I can't stand that, man. All three of those guys. Like, Katrina watched it, I left the room. I didn't even sit in here
He
while
didn't
it was
just
on.
leave the room. He
Left
had
the
an
room.
exit.
I think you're having some microaggression problem.
I was triggered.
You need a safe space.
I did. I went in my room and I
Yeah,
read.
he
You don't go to college campus and pick it.
They're just terrible people. Anyways, Kill Bill Volume 2 or Quantum of Solace? I'm going to say Volume 2. That was my least favorite Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
agreed.
Independence Day or The Mask? I have a soft spot for The Mask, even though I know it's terrible.
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
E.T. or Pretty Woman?
E.T.
Pretty Woman.
That's a hard choice.
I forgot
Julia
how
Roberts, Robert.
I forgot how aggressive they were in the beginning of ET when we started watching it the other.
Oh, and it
that
scared
one-
Parker?
No, not about being scared. About being like the stuff that the kids were saying to each other.
Oh, the way they talk?
Yeah.
The
Well,
teenage-
it's even like when we're watching... What we were watching? Goonies. They talk the same way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
You
We're
breaks the
watching
penis, and he's like, "That's your mom's favorite part."
can't put it like that. We'll all be pissing in our faces. The cocaína goes in the bottom jar.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Oh shit! What? What is that?
Pretty Woman or E.T.? You said E.T., right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Na, 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 na.
I'm going to say E.T.
We went on the E.T. ride.
Did you fly over the city?
Liar Liar or American History X?
Liar, liar.
It's the better movie.
I like it more.
I'm gonna say
So-
X.
American History X is the better movie.
I was never a big fan of American History X.
I was.
It's a good movie. It's 'cause
you're
it's a good movie.
racist.
No, I'm not racist.
Batman, the original,
Okay.
or
Ooh.
Forrest Gump.
Oh.
Forrest Gump. I don't think the original. I watched it.
I haven't
late.
watched it in a while, so I'd say
Keaton
Forrest
and Nicole
Gump.
Kidman?
I watched the Penguin one when I was a kid, but the actual
That's
first
Batman Returns.
Yeah, the first actual Batman I watched way later, and
Like, does the key? Oh.
I wasn't as in love with it as.
What's your vote?
Anything else?
I mean, you lost already, but you still have to vote.
I'll say Forrest Gump.
Derek Zoolander. Or Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Is it? Ugh, Wizard.
What?
Nothing.
Why? What?
I've never seen either of these movies.
What were they?
Independence Day or Being John Malkovich?
Being John
You never
Malkovich.
seen either of those?
No, I hadn't seen either of the last one. Jeez, my phone is going
Yeah, you
off.
are just so popular right now. It is late.
No, it's Neil and...
You know it doesn't help. The only time I ever watched Being John Malkovich,
You were high?
no,
You were drunk.
I was a kid.
You were having sex.
My dad's friend loaned him 2 movies that we never heard of. That and The Matrix. And when you watch The Matrix and have your fucking mind blown, and that movie's fucking the bomb,
Yeah.
and then you go watch Being John Malkovich, and I didn't know who John Malkovich was.
Oh, really?
So,
Really?
I don't know how old I was, obviously, but
The movie came out in 99.
I'd never seen Of Mice and Men before that. So, I watched this movie,
I've
and I'm
never
like,
seen that.
I was like, this movie's about a weirdo who does a puppet show, and then fucking goes in somebody's head.
John Cusack.
I like John Cusack.
I love
So,
John Cusack.
I haven't seen it since probably late 90s.
You should watch it again.
It's just so much like Get Out, but so for that reason, I'm out. Shark Tank.
So you guys voted separate things?
I voted John Malkovich.
You voted Independence Day?
Yeah.
I'm voting Independence Day. The Departed or Jaws?
Departed. Is that really a...
Yeah, Jaws is considered one of the
I
greatest movies
understand
ever
that.
made.
Okay.
But that is a tough one though, because Departed is such
yes,
a good
it's a tough
watch.
one. It's not The Departed. Is this even a discussion? I mean, Jaws is considered one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, I think that has like this like second best monologues of all time. The shark in the water with that fucking is just awesome. But Departed.
I probably would have said Departed as well. It's kind of tough because Jaws is older and the what you look at in movies is different now than it was then. Back to the Future or The Truman Show?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
I've never seen some of these movie posters. Oh, we're at an hour and 3 minutes?
Yeah, look at you for not having anything to talk about.
All right, we'll do this last one and then we'll see what our chart is. Scary movie or Castaway?
Castaway.
Yeah.
Charts. Your all-time top 20 of right now. All right, you guys ready?
Sure. Lay it out.
Ocean's 11, Titanic, Silence of the Lambs, E.T., Terminator 2, The Little Mermaid, Independence Day, Return of the King, Fellowship of the Ring, and Toy Story. Our top 10.
I feel like some of these we voted twice. But
Shaun of the Dead, Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, Ratatouille, Clerks, Starship Troopers, Forrest Gump, Good Will Hunting, Ghostbusters, Chamber of Secrets, and The Shining. But we only did 75 movies today.
I feel like some we voted yes twice are still lower than ones we voted yes once.
I can tell you this, I'm not going to advertise this episode. I mean, I'll post it, but I'm not going to like promote it heavy like I do on Twitter and stuff.
Okay.
What?
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Why you look at me so serious?
With my shifty eyes?
Yeah.
You getting swifty?
You have to tell me something like illegal. I'll be honest. I fucking murdered a guy.
All right, so that's this
Okay.
week's episode of 9 to 5 Nerds. We're out.